Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the go-home show of Monday Night Raw. Tonight we have a lot of big matches going into our main Elimination Chamber pay-per-view. We have two triple threat matches involving 6 men that will be fighting for the Universal Championship this coming Sunday at Elimination Chamber, and much more. So make sure you guys stay tuned. Here we go with our opening contest, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be Bray Wyatt taking on Dash Wilder of the Revival. This personal rivalry has been started ever since Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt won the tag team titles from the Bar. The Revival were sick of waiting around, and they decided to come and attack Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt backstage. It was mostly Bray Wyatt getting attacked backstage, leading to Matt Hardy basically shooing off the Revival. And even last week here on Monday Night Raw, it was supposed to be a normal tag match, but even before the match could start, the Revival would attack Matt Hardy and Bray Wyatt, and the match would go on to continue, and somehow the Deleter of Worlds, your Raw tag team titles, were able to win the tag team match against the Revival, which was very surprising, honestly, with how much damage was done by the Revival out there at ringside. But either way, it's going to be a big test for the Deleter of Worlds coming up this Sunday at the Elimination Chamber. This is going to be their first big defense they're going to have. And it's going to see, are they for real in the tag team division, or is this just a one-time thing? I mean, they have tremendous chemistry. Even the crowd's with them, and that's totally awesome, but you can do all these chants and all that stuff you want, but when it comes to the big title matches, you're going to have to be able to defend it. And the Revival, they've known to be one of the best tag teams here on Monday Night Raw, coming from NXT to Raw. They're one of the big tag teams here. So this is a huge opportunity for Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy to shut down that momentum, as here comes Dash and Scott Dawson there. Could be only one Shatter Machine away from winning those tag team championships coming up this Sunday at Elimination Chamber. The match card is set for all the championships. We're going to see a new Universal Champion, as Chris Jericho is out of action with a broken back due to Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn. We also know that the Intercontinental Championship is on the line coming up Sunday. Jeff Hardy and Samoa Joe. We'll see those two in action against each other tonight after what occurred last week here on Monday Night Raw, as well as a lot of more big matches, especially the tag team division and the Women's Championship age defense against Ronda Rousey. But let's get this match underway. Bray Wyatt, Dash Wilder, pardon me. Oh, and then Bray coming right after Dash. That's what you got to like about Bray. He's not taking any time whatsoever. He's coming right after Dash and to take him down a notch. Because, I mean, what Dash and Dawson have been doing to these two guys these last couple weeks, from attacking them from behind backstage and even attacking them on the ramp last week. And somehow Bray Wyatt and Matt Hardy were able to win that. But still, it's going to be frustrating for the Leader of Worlds. They want some competition, but they don't want these a-holes to be, jumping them from behind. If they're going to do it face to face. But Elimination Chamber is set up to be a tremendous pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. We still have to find out whoever Batista may be choosing, either Raw or SmackDown Live. We have no definite answer. Roman Reigns on SmackDown Live challenged Batista to show up before Fastlane or at Fastlane. So we'll have to see where that may lead us if he does show up to Elimination Chamber or Fastlane. It's Bray Wyatt and Dash just connecting with strikes back and forth there. And then Dash throwing off the top rope. Bray Wyatt coming right after Dash, just not going to give him any momentum whatsoever. Oh, and then a big clothesline. Don't want to be taking too much of that stuff. Is now Bray Wyatt going to maybe try and throw him back in the ring? No, he's looking to do some more damage. But for our card right now, our big card we have coming up Elimination Chamber, where we have a huge Cruiserweight Elimination Chamber match. Rey Mysterio defends against Drew Gulak, Mike Kanellis, Lio Rush, Akira Tozawa, and Cedric Alexander. It should be a tremendous Cruiserweight Championship match. As well as we have this tag team match we'll be seeing coming up at Elimination Chamber. The leader of Worlds defend against the Revival. The Women's Championship, Ronda Rousey challenges Paige. And Ronda Rousey, she has the momentum as of right now, especially what she did last week by putting Paige through a table to, essentially kickstart this rivalry even more. And also, this Intercontinental Championship just got more and more interesting, as it's going to be Samoa Joe taking on Jeff Hardy tonight, as well as an Elimination Chamber. Tonight's match is not for the Intercontinental Championship. It's going to be a non-title matchup. And for the Universal Championship, it's going to be John Cena going up against AJ Styles, Bobby Lashley, Elias, Sheamus, and Miz. The winner of this match becomes the Universal Champion. And with all that said, that's going to be a pretty stacked card. And from what it sounds like, it's going to be, that card is finalized. I mean, we could always have matches appear out of nowhere, but as of right now, that is our card for Elimination Chamber. Now Bray Wyatt looking to inflict some more damage after hitting that Uranagi moments ago. And now Bray Wyatt just going to choke Dash. I keep getting Dawson and Dash mixed up a little bit. As now Bray Wyatt looking to put away Wilder here. Going for the Sister Abigail, I assume. That didn't work out too well. And now Dash has him up. Here we go. Oh, and the backbreaker connects right to the middle of the back. And now Dash looking to put him away. Double knees. Double knees. Is that enough to put away Bray Wyatt? 2. No, 2.5. I wonder if that's a tribute to Chris Jericho there with double knees. Almost like a code breaker. And now Dash with the submission in the middle of the ring. Will Dash make Bray Wyatt tap out? Bray Wyatt is in the center of the ring. He has nowhere to go. He's somehow able to fight out of it. Oh, and then a running forearm strike takes down the Eater of Worlds. But still to come tonight, like we mentioned, we have 2 triple threat matches tonight. And with those triple threat matches, all 6 of those men will be competing in the Universal Championship Elimination Chamber match. I cannot wait. I mean, Elias gets to enter last in the Elimination Chamber, so he's got to be excited for that. As well as on our main event, it's Jeff Hardy taking on Samoa Joe. And Wilder trying to cheat there, and Bray Wyatt not too happy, he's able to push him right off. So for one of our triple threat matches tonight, it's going to be John Cena taking on Sheamus versus Elias. And then the other one, obviously, you guys will know who the other 3 are. It's going to be The Miz, Bobby Lashley, and AJ Styles. And for AJ Styles, man, he had a great Battle Royale last week here on Monday Night Raw, eliminating the likes of a John Cena, eliminating The Miz, and I believe he even eliminated Bobby Lashley, if I remember correctly. He eliminated at least 3 guys last week, and he was the MVP of that Battle Royal. As Dash and Bray Wyatt continue to battle here at ringside. It's a DDT connecting to Bray Wyatt. And you know what? If Dash can somehow win this and make sure Bray Wyatt's not 100% heading into Elimination Chamber, it's gonna bode well for the Revival. I mean, if he's able to even injure Bray Wyatt, it turns into a handicap match at Elimination Chamber for the tag team titles. And now Dash is going to dissect that left knee there, Bray. And for Dash, how many more maneuvers do you need to do to put away a man like Bray Wyatt? There's a nice reversal, big power slam there from Bray. And now what does Bray have in store here? Just going to work on this neck right now to try and keep Dash down. Ooh, oh my God, just the torque on the neck. That is not what you want to be doing on a Monday night, just having your neck torqued by a man like Bray Wyatt. There's a nice power slam there. Is that enough? No, it is not. 2.5. And now again, Bray playing with the neck there of Dash. He just wants to rip that neck off, just get some more revenge, take down the Revival even more. And then that'd be awesome for the Leader of Worlds if they can make sure the Revival aren't going to be 100% into their match. Now, Bray has dashed right where he wants them here. And now, Bray Wyatt with the Uranagi. Is that Uranagi going to be all she wrote? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Bray Wyatt picks up a win with the big Uranagi slam, and it is all she wrote. That's what the Deleter Worlds needed heading into that championship match coming up this Sunday over the Revival. And hold on a minute, Dash looking to get the upper hand, but here comes Bray. These big haymakers to Dash Wilder and a big clothesline. Takes down Dash to the outside there, and Bray Wyatt all fired up right now. Revival, they can't be too happy about what just occurred. Losing again after losing last week. Can the Revival turn it around? We'll find out this Sunday at the Elimination Chamber, but as of right now, we get ready for our first triple threat match of tonight. And here comes the man, John Cena, the franchise. He was traded from SmackDown Live to Monday Night Raw about 4 or 5 months ago, and he had a rivalry with The Miz to turn out to John Cena. And, ever since that feud with The Miz, it kind of elevated Miz. Miz was fighting for the Intercontinental Championship. He even became Intercontinental Champion briefly before losing that to Samoa Joe once again. But now tonight, John Cena will be in a big triple threat match, as well as he gets a chance to become Universal Champion up at the Elimination Chamber. John Cena was close to becoming WWE Champion on SmackDown Live, but Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins were able to dethrone him, or at least keep him off the path of the championship there on SmackDown Live. I believe it was when Roman Reigns would either spear Rollins or John Cena, but either way, Roman Reigns would win the championship. And tonight for John Cena, he is definitely focused. And he needs to be, because he's taken on two dangerous men in Sheamus and Elias. Elias obviously being the last competitor to come out of this Elimination Chamber match. That's gonna bode well for Elias. But the thing with Sheamus, though, is we saw last week when Cesaro came backstage and was trying to get a handshake between him and Sheamus just to make sure everything was on the same page and stuff like that. But Sheamus didn't want anything to do with Cesaro at that time. That's when Elias eliminated Sheamus and Sheamus walked to the back. So there may be some tension brewing there between Sheamus and Cesaro. We'll have to wait and see where that may go. But for Elias, coming from NXT, won some big matches there, and now coming to Monday Night Raw, it's a big opportunity for Elias to showcase. And imagine him just being brought up from NXT to Monday Night Raw to win the Universal Championship. How big that would be for his WWE career. And it may not be the way that he wanted it to go, especially with Chris Jericho being taken out by two goons of Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, a new partnership here on Monday Night Raw. It's so weird. Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens, bitter rivals for a while, and Kevin Owens is the one that put Sami Zayn on the shelf, and still Sami Zayn is the one helping out Kevin Owens. It's weird. It's not something I would want to see, I guess. It's not something any of us would want to see back together. But here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Sheamus, Mr. Elias, and John Cena. Here we go. Elias coming right after John Cena. Oh, and then tossing him halfway across, and Elias coming right after Sheamus. Oh, and then Sheamus with a double axe handle. Whatever you'd like to call it. Either way, very effective here. And now, Cena. Uh-oh. Thinking about electric chair, possibly? No, a little bit of a face buster takes down Sheamus. And the thing with the triple threat match, you have to have your eyes in the back of your head as well, because you never know when that other competitor is going to try and take you from behind and, you know, hit you with a reverse suplex, a German suplex, I don't know, a clothesline from behind. You just got to be careful. You got to have eyes behind your head. And Sheamus, I mean, Sheamus can be very, very dangerous, especially with that metal that's going to be there at Elimination Chamber, and especially those pods. Anything is possible. And Cena trying to get the crowd behind him here, but no, you get Sheamus from behind. And that's what I'm saying, you got to have eyes behind your head. And now Sheamus with the body slam takes down Cena. You know, Sheamus obviously isn't going to be too happy about what occurred last week with him losing that Battle Royal and to try and get that last spot in the Rumble. But if I don't know, it's going to be kind of tough to call. I mean, Elias is going to be a huge underdog in that match, even if he is entering at number 6. Because with the likes of a AJ Styles, a John Cena, a Miz, and John Cena obviously, but I mean, there's so many people. I mean, you can't count out Sheamus, but I don't know. Like, this match could go either way, and that's the beauty of having a Elimination Chamber match, is anything can happen. John Cena could be the first one eliminated, or depending on where someone is involved in the matchup. But I mean, still, it's gonna be quite close. Yeah, Sheamus from behind, he wants himself some Elias here, and he comes right after him with that double hand takedown. And now Sheamus, these big haymakers to John Cena here. And now Cena fighting back with that knee strike, going for a clothesline, but no, a little bit of a rock bottom type maneuver there from Sheamus, takes down John Cena. And now Sheamus, a little bit of a snake eyes type maneuver right on that apron. And Sheamus coming right back after Elias. Elias fighting back right now. But if I honestly had to pick someone that has been proven, I mean, John Cena hasn't looked the greatest, so I don't know if I don't want to count out John, but I think with these other competitors, I would have to go, and it's very, very tough, but if I have to pick someone, I would probably have to go with The Miz. I mean, he has a track record of winning here on Monday Night Raw, and depending on where he enters at in the Elimination Chamber, I think he could win this. So if I have a prediction, I go with Miz winning the Universal Championship. Obviously, I don't know what he's going to be entering at the Elimination Chamber, besides the last spot as a 5-knuckle shuffle connects there from John Cena. And now Cena going for the pinfall. Elias is able to break it up. Oh no. Now John Cena with a belly-to-belly to Elias. And all Cena's getting all fired up, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes Cena. But no, Elias with a shoulder tackle takes down Elias. Uh-oh. Elias looking to fly here, ladies and gentlemen. This may not go well. Oh. No, Elias deciding not to go after John Cena there. As now a pinfall here. Referee in position now. Just a 1 count. So obviously he's going to have to do a lot more damage in this matchup. And now Sheamus up to his feet. Uh-oh. Elias giving him too much room now. And now Sheamus is looking to make him pay. No, oh my God, the Irish Curse backbreaker 3 times. And now Cena from behind. Cena, Sheamus didn't see him. Oh, an AA. Is that enough to put away Sheamus? 2, 3. Yes, it is. Sheamus didn't see him. And Cena was able to connect with the attitude adjustment. And we may have a new favorite in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, I'll still go with The Miz, but Cena with a big victory over Elias and Sheamus. Sheamus was dealing with Elias for the longest time. Cena coming out from outside the ring there, connecting with an AA, and it was all she wrote. You can see it right there. Sheamus doing that Irish Curse backbreaker 3 times, and then Cena would come from behind, connect. You could tell he took a little second to make sure that's what he wanted to do. Connected with the AA, and it was all she wrote, and John Cena gets it done, ladies and gentlemen. Could Cena walk out with the Universal Championship? We'll have to wait and find out until this Sunday. But now we get to Miz, Bobby Lashley, and AJ Styles in our second triple threat match. And here is our second triple threat match, ladies and gentlemen. Former Intercontinental Champion The Miz makes his way down to the ring, and like I said last match, I think this is going to be my favorite to win that Universal Championship match. He is a proven winner here for the most part here in Universe mode. I may not like his tactics to try and become the Intercontinental Champion, but I think Miz, with his proven track record, you know, I know he recently lost his Intercontinental Championship back to Samoa Joe, but I think with Miz getting big victories over the likes of John Cena, the likes of, you know, a Samoa Joe, a Dean Ambrose back in the day when he was here on Monday Night Raw, and big other wins here in Universe mode, I think Miz can get it done. Miz has even defeated Jeff Hardy here in Universe mode. So for Miz, I think Miz is my favorite. I may not like to say that honestly, but I think Miz is going to be able to survive the Elimination Chamber. But this man coming out to the ring right now, he didn't come back to just dominate. He came back to take over the WWE, and since he's on Raw, he's looking to take back Monday Night Raw and be on the top here on Monday Night Raw, and that's where he says he belongs. As Lashley makes his way down to the ring, I mean, there's so many possibilities in this Elimination Chamber match. But all we know is we're going to see a new Universal Champion, and I cannot wait to see who that may be. I would have loved to see Chris Jericho participate in this match, but unfortunately Jericho is on the injured list. Will we see Chris Jericho back maybe here and there? Possibly, but with a broken back, he's going to be staying home for a long, long time, ladies and gentlemen. And this next man that will be coming out is a former Universal Champion here on, former Universal Champion here on Monday Night Raw. This man is cashing his Money in the Bank on Triple H the night when Triple H defended it against, I believe it was RVD, and it was Clash of Champions, if I'm remembering correctly. AJ Styles would go on to defend his Universal Championship against Chris Jericho, and unfortunately for AJ Styles, Chris Jericho was able to, those two guys had a great match, but Chris Jericho was able to get the upper hand, and you know, AJ Styles and Chris Jericho would have him rematch, and AJ Styles would come up short once again. And this is a big opportunity for AJ Styles. He doesn't have to worry about a crony in the corner at Elimination Chamber. He just has to worry about 5 other guys. But for AJ Styles, I mean, he could be a big favorite as well. Any of these guys could be favorites, especially with Elias. I mean, I'd give him more of a probability of winning due to him coming out in the 6th spot, but coming out last doesn't mean you always will win the match. So here we go. Miz, Bobby Lashley, AJ Styles. We're going to see who gets the momentum heading in to Elimination Chamber. Miz taking his time. AJ Styles is like, come on, Miz, why aren't you in the ring? So is Lashley. But Lashley and Styles get in the face of each other real quick. And Miz is very proud of himself, just saying, oh, I'm going to take my time. And that's what Miz is all about. And I wouldn't be surprised if he did that Elimination Chamber, honestly. As Styles is trying to do some damage to Lashley, and now Lashley, oh my god, Styles landed right on his head there, oh my god. That's the only problem with superstars being a little whack and not letting the other superstar do some damage to the other one is some bad things like that, and hopefully that didn't affect AJ Styles too much there, as Lashley with a big shoulder tackle takes down The Miz. But tonight we still have a huge main event in store for you guys. We see Jeff Hardy and Samoa Joe in your guys' main event. Last week we saw Jeff Hardy. He was in action last week here. And, you know, it was a good match between Hardy and Benjamin. It was a good match. But for Hardy, after that match, after defeating Shelton Benjamin, unfortunately for Hardy, he didn't get to celebrate too much longer, because we saw Samoa Joe come out and attack Jeff Hardy shockingly with that Intercontinental Championship and taking down Jeff Hardy. We haven't really had too much of words with Samoa Joe, but we've been told that he doesn't want any media or any relations back there. So I mean, It seems like he's absolutely snapped, honestly. I don't know why. I mean, he was perfectly fine how he was, but I don't know if the Miz basically got to him and got to his breaking point, and he took that to Jeff Hardy. Or he wanted to make sure that people didn't forget about him being Intercontinental Champion. I mean, lately it's been about Jeff Hardy. Samoa Joe hasn't really been in the matches these last couple weeks. As Miz just attacking that left arm there, or I should say the right arm there. And you can see Miz's face, a big bunch of red marks on his face there as he gets hit with a backbreaker right there. Very devastating. As now referee in position here, just a 1 count. As Bobby Lashley looking to inflict some more damage here. Uh-oh, Lashley. Uh-oh. Oh my God, what a gut buster. And one of those maneuvers right there that we saw from Lashley, we saw that being used for him to qualify and take over for Chris Jericho's spot in the Elimination Chamber match. Lashley had to defeat Dolph Ziggler to earn that. Just look at the absolute strength of this man. They don't call this man the Dominator for nothing. Oh my God, all that blood just rushing to the head and neck area there of AJ Styles, and Miz able to break it up. Miz coming right after him, but he's going to end up paying a standing belly-to-belly. What a tremendous maneuver. AJ Styles and Miz are both down and out. Who does Bobby Lashley want to go after? It could be one spear, and it could be all she wrote. Oh, and then a spine buster to the Miz. Uh-oh. Lashley setting up the Miz here, ladies and gentlemen. This could be bad. Oh, Lashley missing the spear there. Miz, you don't normally see the hops in a man like the Miz, but I mean that's absolutely nice to see from Miz. Love him or hate him. Oh, big boot there from Lashley. Oh, and then an elbow strike again. Oh, and then a flying clothesline takes him down. Then a drop kick to the Miz. And this is the opportunity for AJ Styles to finally put away Miz right now and win this triple threat match. We saw John Cena win his triple threat match just moments ago. And now Styles telling Miz to get up to his feet. Miz doesn't even know where he's at. And if I'm AJ, I need to continue doing a lot of damage to Miz before Lashley even gets back into this ring, because once Lashley's in this ring, he's not going to be too happy about missing out on that spear we saw. Bobby Lashley was just breaking that up. Styles is like, why? Oh my God, a face buster connects to AJ. As here we go, Lashley with the pinfall. Could that have been enough? No, it is not. And Lashley going to try and get the crowd behind him there, just showing off his muscles here. But I mean, if this is a triple threat match, he needs to be careful. Oh, and then a big strike to the lower back. And now Lashley going to focus on Miz and Styles getting out of the ring there. Now into the corner. Here comes Miz. Vintage Miz right there into the corner. And Bobby Lashley may be in a very bad spot right now. Back in the corner we go. Kick to the midsection. Oh, and then a big boot. Here comes Miz again. Just this knee, vicious knee into the corner. And now Miz looking to set up a skull-crushing finale possibly. No, he's not. Oh, and AJ Styles breaks it up. Styles basically saving Bobby Lashley. Oh, and then we have a chop off between Miz and Styles. Both of these men going back and forth here. And now Miz taking down Styles. Both of these guys, or I should say all three of these guys, know what it means to be in this Elimination Chamber matchup. Cena got his momentum heading into Chamber. Which one of these guys is going to walk into the Chamber with some momentum? Will it be Styles? Will it be Lashley? Will it be The Miz? And now Styles looking for a powerbomb, it seems. Almost like a crucifix, but no, he gets hit into a neck breaker. And now Miz with a pinfall, but Bobby Lashley still in this ring. And now Miz throwing Lashley into the ring. Last time Miz was very close to hitting the skull-crushing finale, as now Miz connecting with these yes kicks, made famous by Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan will be taking on Braun Strowman at Fastlane in a #1 contenders match. We'll see who will be next in line to be taking on Roman Reigns. as now Miz with a pinfall here. But no, just a 1 count again. A lot of stuff to go on still in this matchup. And now Miz. Uh-oh. Miz. Skull-crushing finale to Bobby Lashley. And Miz, just all he needs to do is just take down Styles and go for the pinfall on Lashley. No, wrong person, Miz. 2. Very close, but either way, Bobby Lashley has not moved after hitting that skull-crushing finale. Go for Bobby Lashley, Miz. If you want to win this match and get the momentum, you go with a pinfall, but no, he's inflicting more damage on AJ. And here we go with another pinfall here. Will this be enough? 2. No, 2.5. And a big mistake there by The Miz not wanting to pin Bobby Lashley. And now Bobby Lashley going to go for the pinfall. He didn't see what kind of damage was done to AJ here, but 2.5. What more is left in the tank of all 3 of these guys? They've all put it all on the line so far here. And now, oh God, Lashley, no, counter from Styles with a DDT out of nowhere. What a vicious DDT. And now Styles with the pinfall. 2, ooh, not even a 2 count, very close to a 2 count though. Ooh, and then a kick there. And Styles and Miz looking to work together here, maybe to try and take out the big guy. Oh wait, now Styles with the calf killer, Oh no, Miz of course is breaking it up. And Styles is going to make Miz pay. And now Miz going to go for, or I should say Styles going to go for the pinfall here, but no, it is not enough yet. Thank you guys so much for tuning in here on Monday Night Raw. This is the Go Home Show. And these 3 guys will be a part of that Elimination Chamber matchup. And now Styles looking to put away Miz here. Styles clash to the Miz. Is that it? 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is. AJ Styles picks up the win in the triple threat match. And for these guys, both Cena and AJ Styles, the winner of both triple threat matches, these guys actually were the first 2 to qualify for the Elimination Chamber matchup, if you count out Chris Jericho, who was the champion at the time. And that's very fitting that Cena and AJ Styles are both men to at least win that match tonight. It was a back and forth match. I think Miz cost himself this match by not pinning Bobby Lashley. He should have just knocked out Styles and went for the pinfall on Lashley, but Lashley, or I should say Miz, focused on AJ Styles way too much. And there is the phenomenal AJ Styles, ladies and gentlemen, picks up a victory as he gets ready for the big Universal Championship match this Sunday at the Elimination Chamber, as we get to a heated rivalry between Jeff Hardy and Samoa Joe. Here comes the Intercontinental Champion, Samoa Joe. Joe pointing right after Jeff Hardy. He wants him to come out. Oh, here we go. Both men. Joe basically setting up a trap on Jeff Hardy here. Oh, and now Jeff Hardy trying to fight back. Referee trying to stop this. Here we go, Jeff Hardy and Samoa Joe. I thought we were going to have another fight up ringside, but Hardy wants to do this inside the ring. He wants to teach Samoa Joe a lesson here. I mean, we know how dangerous Samoa Joe was, but, I mean, Joe must have thought that, you know, since Jeff Hardy was having more of these matches, that it was more focused on Jeff Hardy and not Samoa Joe. And right now, Jeff Hardy's going to be in a fight for his life as Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy one-on-one tonight. This match will be featured at Elimination Chamber for the Intercontinental Championship. This match is going to be very, very good. Anything from high-powered maneuvers to a little bit of finesse, a little bit of agility from both men coming up your guys' way at the Chamber. And now Jeff Hardy going to focus on that right arm there. Ever since last week, Samoa Joe had changed. Even, you know, tonight, Joe calling out Jeff Hardy. He wanted him to come outside the ring there. And Samoa Joe, it was basically a trap. And the only thing that really stopped Samoa Joe from beating down Hardy there was the referee stopping and getting in the face of Samoa Joe. Oh, and that big clothesline takes down Jeff Hardy. Samoa Joe retained, or I should say regained his Intercontinental Championship from Samoa Joe a couple weeks ago here on Monday Night Raw in a tremendous Intercontinental Championship match. Made The Miz tap out. And Jeff Hardy taunting Samoa Joe a little bit. Oh no, this is bad. Oh god, Jeff Hardy looking to fly here. This could go either good or bad. Hardy, no, he's going for a drop kick, a flying drop kick or whatever, and didn't really work out too well. And I don't think these men really care about this 10 count. These guys are going to do anything in their power to get the upper hand here. The referee trying to get their attention to get back in this ring here. Get to the midsection here. We're at a 4 count. Drop kick there from Hardy. These guys just want to beat the living snot out of each other. And it's totally understandable. And now Joe tossing Hardy back in the ring. I'm kind of surprised he didn't just want to try and make Hardy tap out at ringside. Kick to the midsection there. What does Samoa Joe have in store here? This could go bad. Oh, a turnbuckle powerbomb right to the lower back there of Jeff Hardy. This is not a spot where you want to be if you're Jeff Hardy. Oh, insecure to the back of the skull. And with Samoa Joe's sneak attack, I mean, well, not really a sneak attack, but a little bit of mind games at ringside there. Basically telling him to come outside the ring so he could basically spear him into that apron. How much was... I'm assuming not a lot of damage was done there, but I'm sure just enough to really to feel it in the lower back, because obviously that side of the apron's not going to be feeling too well. So now Jeff Hardy trying to fight out of it, and he does for the time being. And now into the corner, here comes Jeff with a flying forearm. Takes down the champ. Jeff Hardy's all fired up here. Oh, and then he's going to focus on that right arm again. And Jeff Hardy's not really a submission expert, but I mean, if he needs to pull it out of his bag of tricks, then he definitely can. There's a nice drop kick there from Hardy. Kick to the midsection here. Jeff Hardy with a nice twist of fate. And he's going to go for the pinfall. Is that twist of fate enough to put away the champ here? No, 2.5. Very, very close. Now Samoa Joe back up to his feet here. And oh no, this is... Oh my god. That's definitely vicious. And then Samoa Joe with a Uranagi takes down Hardy. Is that enough? 2. No, 2.5. And talking about the Uranagi, that's a move that won Bray Wyatt the match earlier tonight over Dash Wilder. Is now Samoa Joe focusing on that neck, just trying to loosen up Hardy as much as he can. Maybe loosen him up for a Coquina clutch later on in the match, possibly. Oh, Hardy gets struck like a Mike Tyson strike there from Samoa Joe. What a strike. Oh, and then a big clothesline takes down Joe into the corner. And now Samoa Joe getting him out of the corner and then connecting with a drop kick. Takes down Jeff Hardy and Samoa Joe at the same time. Now Samoa Joe just looking to inflict some more damage here. Here we go. Samoa Joe looking to make him tap out here. Is he going to tap? Is he going to tap? And Jeff Hardy's able to somehow get out of that. Coquina clutch is a very dangerous submission maneuver. Oh! A little big takedown there. And hold on, is Jeff Hardy thinking about a possible swanton bomb here? No, no. Oh, Samoa Joe looked like he was going to try and catch Jeff Hardy, but he was able to connect with the kip up. And now Jeff Hardy looking to fly this time. Is he thinking about swanton? Jeff Hardy. No, he misses on the swanton bomb. And now Jeff is in a bad way. And Samoa Joe is looking to capitalize here. Is this going to be enough? Samoa Joe, he has him. And now he has him again. The Coquina clutch is applied again. Will he make Hardy tap? Hardy in the center of the ring, nowhere to go. Can Joe make Jeff tap out? Oh, and Samoa Joe lets go of Jeff Hardy there. But now he's going to flip him over. Was that enough to just take out Hardy? No, Hardy still has some fight somehow. 2 Coquita clutches and it still was not enough. How much is left in the tank of this man? This man has absolutely taken everything so far from Samoa Joe and he's eaten it all up. You know, Samoa Joe just keeps on loosening Jeff Hardy here. Can't really tell from this camera view really what's much is like the face of Jeff Hardy, how much he's taking. And now another submission hold, the torque on the neck. That is not how you want to be feeling. And Samoa Joe, just look at the torque on this. Look at this. Oh my God. I wouldn't be surprised if Jeff Hardy was like just out of it right there. But Jeff Hardy still fighting back somehow. Kick to the midsection here. Twist of fate to Samoa Joe. And will that be enough to take down the champion? 2, 3. Yes, it is. That twist of fate helps out Jeff Hardy. And could this be the sign of things to come, ladies and gentlemen? Would Jeff Hardy be the new Intercontinental Champion coming up this Sunday at Elimination Chamber? I cannot wait to see this. This is going to be a great pay-per-view for all the champions to be showcased. And, you know, obviously they're going to win this because of obviously the money, but they want to be heading into WrestleMania season and the biggest stage of them all with their championships. So we know the leader of worlds, they want to walk out with their championships. We'll see a new Universal Champion. We're going to see Samoa Joe and Jeff Hardy. We're going to see Ronda Rousey and Paige. We're going to see the Cruiserweight Elimination Chamber match. And a lot of big matches still that night. So it was a good back and forth match. Samoa Joe was not able to make Jeff Hardy tap out though. There was multiple times in that match I thought Hardy was going to tap out there. But this was a big, big night, ladies and gentlemen. Jeff Hardy picks up a win. Bray Wyatt wins tonight. Cena and AJ Styles win their respective triple threat matches. What a night. A huge triple threat between all of those guys. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. It was a tremendous night, as this was the go-home show for Monday Night Raw. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we will see you on SmackDown Live.